Social media is evil. And here you go, y'all in the comments. It's not evil. It's about how much you consume. It's not evil. Blah, blah, blah. I don't care. It's evil. You spend a prolonged amount of time on social media, you will feel something. There's something on my glasses and I hate it. Tell y'all something. Wearing sunglasses is crazy because they make everything else look yellower. Thank goodness it don't make my eyes hurt. But like, not right now. But yeah, social media is evil. It will for real have you like, okay, am I good? It might just be the light and I'm gonna just have to let it rock. Social media, like if you consume too much of it, whether it's memes or, well, no, memes, a lot of memes that just make you laugh. You just doom scroll. But that's partially why it's evil too. That's what I was gonna get at with that. I'm like, how is that bad? When you are on social media, you find a meme and you go down a rabbit hole, so to speak, and you on there for an hour. Like, dang, I spent an hour scrolling. Yeah, you sure did, punk. That's why you don't do that. Because you're going to screw yourself over. You could be doing something else. You could be working on something that you've been trying to work on. You could be doing your laundry. You could be doing some cleaning. You could be doing some, I don't know, but there's a bunch of stuff you could be doing other than scrolling. And if you don't have something to do, maybe you need to go find something to do other than scroll. Honestly, I could be working on an animation project. I could be drawing. I could be doing a bunch of other stuff other than scrolling. I could be playing a game that I've been trying to play, and that may sound like it's just as bad as scrolling, but when you don't have time to play video games, and then you do, and then you spend time scrolling on social media, why are you scrolling on social media when you finally have free time to do what you want to do? You ever think about that? You finally have free time. So what do? You go on your phone? No. Being on social media is reserved for like, we're slow at work. Let me turn my brain off and like scroll until I have to do something. Social media is I'm in the car and I'm not driving and this car ride is long and we're surrounded by nothing but woods and I do have service somehow. Let me just go ahead and scroll for a little bit. Social media is for sharing experiences with other people that won't make them feel bad. I say that like that's a golden egg right there. If you can post something and it not make nobody feel bad, props to you. But there's always something somebody's gonna take away from what you post and be like, dang, I wish whatever. I could post a drawing and somebody who's not as experienced as me could be, dang, that's so good. I wish I could draw like that, and then they get depressed. I feel that way about a lot of artists. I see what they do. I'm like, dang, they got all this time to create. They made that so quick. I'm not that quick. I can't make stuff look like that. I get depressed just from looking at artists, and the art is amazing. There's other people making moves, living in different states. I don't want to live in a different state, but like just being adults, and I'm like, dang, I'm not doing that at all, and I feel like behind. Refer back to the I feel like a failure video. Social media is literally like, oh, you want to feel something? Come on over here. I'm gonna show you something, and then you just walk away feeling like sad. Something that's very, very true is that, and that I heard, and it didn't click until like I was reading an article about comparison, and when you go on social media, you instantly start to compare yourself to other people based on what it is or that you're looking at. But what you don't know is what it took to get to wherever they at. It could be a vacation. It could be a get-together like what I just had. Or it could be a new car, I guess, for lack of a better example. I'm on the road, so that's the best thing I can think of right now. So people could look at my post for a get-together, for example. This example I rationalized in my brain when I was reading it. And be like, wow, that looked like such a good event. It was like a good party, you know. I hope it looked like everybody had a great time. But what you don't know is that I didn't really get to talk to anybody because I was too busy bouncing around, running all over the place, trying to make sure everybody was good, all the food was all right, and all this other tomfoolery. And by the time the day was over, I didn't get to sit down, eat a plate, play games with nobody because I was being a host. I don't really know if I can say I enjoyed myself, but everybody else did, and that's why I did it. So, yeah, I was in a lot of pictures, but that's it. I was a celebrity. That's overstating it, but that's what I felt like. I was literally just all over. Hey, how you doing? Hey, okay, I gotta go. For real, I probably stopped and talked probably about 3 times in total in that 5-hour period. And it also cost me $1,000 to do because I did it by myself. I had people help me, but financially it was mostly on me for the most part. $1,000. You wouldn't think that just looking at the post. You would have just thought like, oh, look, a cool event. Maybe I should go to that. Or like, I wish we did that. No, you don't. Unless you like planning and you got $1,000 or money laying around to spend. No, you don't. Rationalize this to the other example. A new car. What if they just bought that old car out on a loan? They got a $800 car payment now every month for like 5 years. Do you really want that car now? No. That's $800 or $500, whatever. You want to pay that for 5 years? No, you don't. A vacation. How much money you think they spend on that vacation? Who knows? But do you know if they pay for it in cash? Do you know if they like put it on a credit card? If they put it on a credit card, you ain't have that money. And ooh, sir. I don't know how some of y'all taking these vacations to these different places, but unless y'all just rich and y'all got it like that, I don't envy you. You think about these things, but you don't think about how it happened. You're thinking about just because what your eyes are seeing. They did that. I want to do that. But you have to do it right so that you don't screw yourself in the butt later. Pause. Because life is very real. Life will come get you. I end up just talking about why, I don't know if this is still on social media, because social media as a whole is not completely evil. It is beneficial. It's a way to connect with people and that you don't see often, that you don't get to talk to often. In fact, that's the reason I have a couple of friends in different states, and I plan on going to see them at some point. They're not online only. Well, they are online only friends now, but they won't be as soon as I fly out there and I see you. But you guys gotta do it in moderation. Social media is good for posting things and getting up and up with people that you know and love, but you can't let it be the center of your universe, because you have a world right here in front of you that's not behind a screen, and it is boring. I'm not gonna lie, it's super boring. Why am I gonna look at this stuff? Blah blah blah. Why am I gonna interact with this when I could just do this or whatever? But when you see the value of the world that's in front of you, you realize the world that you're fantasizing about, while very still possible to attain and is probably more exciting for the time being, it's not right there. And you just simply wishing and hoping for that world isn't gonna bring it any closer to you. You gotta go out there, get after it, and make it happen yourself. You just made all these cars slow down for no reason. And that's the bottom line. Y'all really think that it's just like this unattainable thing, but y'all gotta put in the work to do it. I don't want to put in the work to do it, so I'm not going to. I have to put in the work for other things, and I don't want to put in the work for anything. I'm gonna keep it super real with y'all. I just want to, for real, I'm gonna tell you like I tell everybody else, I just want a job that will pay my rent, my insurance, and all this other stuff, and I can still have a good smooth $200 for me to spend on whatever the frick I want to spend for 2 weeks. And I would live my life the rest of that with no complaints, as long as my job don't treat me bad. That's all I want. But you know, in this day and age, that's like asking for a gold diamond to just fall in your lap. I don't want to hustle. I don't want to run around and do all XYZ. I'm getting a second job. I don't want to do that. I'm already stepping outside my I don't want to by doing that. So it's possible. You just got to swallow the pill or bite the bullet and get after it. Because you sitting there scrolling and whatnot ain't helping you do nothing. I hope this resonated with somebody. I don't have anything else to say on the matter of social media. I'm in the method of recording batch videos now, so I can record them, send them to upload, and that's it. Because trying to record and then upload it like the day I need to do it is not working out. I do them in bulk whenever I feel like it, because it just works out better. Maybe when I don't have to worry about a bunch of stuff at once, or it's easier to do, I'll do it back to once a day again. Y'all see me change my shirt every other day, maybe. But y'all see me in the same shirt usually, even when I did it on multiple days. I just put the same sweatshirt back on. So, don't really matter. Stay humble. Don't do too much. I'll record one more, and then I'm getting my freaking hair cut. Y'all might see me again without my hair. Maybe. I mean, y'all can see me without hair now, because I got a visor on, but that's besides the point.